movie's so funny.
Yes, is that how you're gonna start the stream off? Saying that. Alright, guys, here we go. This is our favorite Chucky movies, child play movies. It's me, my little brother, and my big brother. All of our favorite child play movies. About a week ago, we watched all the child play movies all in one night, right? And then the next day, we just watched the remake or something, the TV show.
Season.
Yeah, we watched season 1 of the TV show. That won't be on our list, but at the end of it, we'll say if we do like the show better than some of the other movies. Let us know if it was on our list, where would it be at, or it could be even at the bottom because it's a TV show, or at the top because you'd be like, oh, maybe you like it better than all the others. But overall, I love every last Chucky movie. There's not one Chucky movie I don't like, and there's not one that I hate. I mean, there's like some where I'm like, it's not better than the others. That's why there's a list of like my favorites to my least favorite. But overall, all Chucky movies I love. I don't really hate on none of them. Like how like with Michael Myers. And Michael Myers, I didn't hate all of them, but there's the ones I just do not care. I was bored and for Michael Myers ones and stuff, and just didn't like what they did with the character. But here it's different. I like all these movies. And they really never ruined Chucky because he's the same one. There's not multiple timelines. There's only like 2 different timelines, the remake and then the original. But alright, I'm actually gonna have my brother Michael do his list first, and then me, and then Justin last. We'll switch it up. Since last time it was Justin's list, then my brother Michael, and then it was me. So we'll switch it up. I'm gonna let him hand the microphone to him just in case. Let's see if we can hear now.
Testing.
Let's see.
Testing.
Okay, there we go. Alright, gone. For some reason the audio cut out, so sorry for that. Thank you for the like. Alright, go ahead, Michael.
First one is Child's Play 2.
Okay, good pick.
My second one was Child's Play the first.
Oh, why do you give the reasons why you put that as your very first? Like give like a little short summary why you give Child's Play 2 your first. Why is it like your favorite?
Ain't that the one when he went to the school?
Yep, and there's the factory scene.
Yeah, I like the factory scene when they bring him back to life. He got electrocuted, putting the eyeballs in.
Oh yeah, in the beginning, yeah. And at the end too, they go back to the factory again with all the Chucky dolls.
Yep. Then Child's Play the first. I put that second because that's the very first.
It's the classic.
That's where it all started.
Mm-hmm.
And then Child's Play 3 because I do like the military school. The little black kid up in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Child's Play 4, Cult of Chucky. Because I like how they're inside like the hospital.
Oh, Cult of Chucky?
And everyone's going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really good one.
And then Curse of Chucky. Because I like them at the house and the girl can't walk. And she's trying to get away.
Oh, yeah. And they explain some of his origin again, too, with Charles E. Ray.
Yeah. And then Seed of Chucky. Because I like him with his son. And then Tiffany. Tiffany's cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Then Child's Play Reboot.
Hold on. My phone. It
What?
does that. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just been doing that sometimes. Been popping up random stuff and mess up my
hold
phone.
on, you said Seeded Chucky? Oh, when he goes to Hollywood?
Child's Play Reboot.
Okay.
Because I like the robot, how he is.
Oh, yeah, the AI version of Chucky.
And then Bride of Chucky. Because back to Tiffany.
That's last, bro?
Alright.
Bride of Chucky's last for you?
Yeah.
Why?
I like it, but I just like the other ones.
Hey. It's sad for Bride of Chucky. It's one of my favorites. Yep, there it goes.
Yeah, I like it too when I was going on the run.
Yeah, that
Inside
was
the
like a
truck.
road trip. Yeah, I know. I like that too. Yeah. And Tiffany in that movie's like the best version of her. And then also get Easter eggs of all the good horror
And
characters.
she goes against Chucky sometimes.
It's not the size that counts, asshole. You know that? You get a little slideshow, all the different, stuff for Chucky.
Yeah, she wants people to kill for her to like them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she likes killers like Charles Lee Ray. That's why he's probably her favorite, That's why she wanted to bring him back. She's obsessed with bringing back Chucky. With news articles and stuff. Trying to find the pieces. What are you doing?
I'm gonna just change something really quick on my list.
What are you changing it?
Why are you changing
Why are you changing it? Because Michael's list? He doesn't want his list to be like yours. Or your list is like the same. No, Michael?
No.
His is different. I'm curious what his list is about to be. You've seen some of my list.
Mm-hmm.
But yours is not like mine. A little bit it is, but mostly it's not. Similar though. Yeah, the remake Chucky movie is it's good. I do like it too. And I used to like it so much where I had it high on my list because I was like, oh, this might be one of my favorites. And I used to love it a lot. But then rewatching it, I love it again too. But just times where I'm like, nah, it's not better than a lot of these original Chucky movies. The show's very fun, very awesome. And I like how they kind of take the respect to the classic Chucky with the doll and everything, but it's a TV show, and they do bring back some good characters. Spoilers for these movies, by the way, and possibly the show too. So if you haven't seen that, go check those out. I know this is a live stream, so people are probably going to join here spoilers, so sorry for that. Josh, what are you doing, bro?
Hold on, I'm changing my list.
Oh my goodness. Wait, don't he goes last anyways?
Yeah. No,
oh yeah, I
that's
forgot.
why I'm doing that.
Okay, don't you be changing your list when you see my list, hear me?
I ain't.
I know you are. Change your whole list?
No.
Then why are you taking forever, huh?
I'm changing part of it.
Takes that long. Alright, here's my list. Starting off first, just like Michael, Child's Play 2 is the best of them all, and it's mostly everyone's favorite anyways. And plus, it's nostalgic of back then when me and my brother Michael used to be at my grandma's watching the Child's Play movies, eating ramen noodles, or even breakfast or whatever, and just watching the first 3 Child's Play movies. And that was always my favorite one of them, just because of the factory scene, Chucky's lines in it, the knife on his hand's really cool, and I hate kids. And then even when there's the other Chucky doll, and it's like, hi, my name's Tommy. He's like, shut up, you idiot. He's like, eat dirt, Tommy. And then the school scene, like Michael said, you've been very naughty. I don't know her name. Miss Kyle or something, I don't know. But then he beats her with the freaking good guy roller stick or whatever. That was real brutal. Yeah, the kills are brutal, and they're not really super brutal, but you know what I mean. And there's a lot of great lines from Chucky, like, how's the hanging feel? Like, that was a really great one. Like, by the way, that scene always as a kid, because our grandma used to, at our old house, used to have these stairs down in the basement where you could see through the stairs, just like in that movie. Remember, Michael?
Yeah.
And every time I go down the stairs, I always think about that scene, and I was always scared to go down the stairs, and get tripped and fall, like how Phil did. So there's a lot of good nostalgic with the second one. That's why it's very high on the list, and it's just so perfect. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I like every scene in that movie, even the opening when they're recreating him, and like Michael said, how he comes back to life with the electric and everything. The movie's just so well done, and Andy and Kyle's one of the best characters in the franchise too. With Andy, because she really goes all out to save him. Like she treats him like that's like our little brother or something. Like how far she goes, and just so many great Chucky lines, like, God dang woman drivers. There's so much great parts. But next on mine is Child's Play, just like my brother Michael too. Is because it's a classic, and it does start it all. And that one's even good too, and it can never get boring. And just the hard work they did on that film and everything, like, they really knocked it out the park with that movie. And Chucky has a lot of great lines in that one too. And he has one of the most badass designs in it when he gets all burnt up with the eyeball. Very creepy. And like also, you know, even when his head gets taken off, it shows
I'm
how.
not gonna put Chucky inside a crib too.
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about Bride of Chucky?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like that one, it really shows how Chucky won't stop here, no matter what. Like he's like gonna come after you and try to kill you. And I feel like that's because that was when he first got into the doll. Charles Lee Ray, he's used to being a man where he can just brute force his way, but he's in a doll, so it holds him back. Cause like, yeah, he just walks super slow with the knife. It's just a cool scene. And even when he's getting shot in his arm, still walking. His head gets shot off, still walking. His leg gets shot off,
It's hard
he's
to judge
still
these
moving.
because they're all good.
Yeah.
I want none of them to be at the end because they're all good.
Yeah, I know. And then like when he's like, rip his throat out, and like there's so many great lines too. Like, what an ugly doll. He's like, fuck yeah. Like that's why Child's Play is really high on the list. But still, Child's Play 2 takes the cake still. But then next on my list is Child's Play 3. I don't see why a lot of people don't like this one. I mean, there's so many great lines. Don't fuck with the Chuck. And sorry, kid, I'm bad. And like, there's so many great lines. Like, Andy, you have grown old, grown old, or whatever. When he sees that Playboy magazine or whatever, and then like where he sees Andy making out with the chick, and he's like, I gotta get out this body. And then you know you have the one of the coolest like death scenes where Chucky 2 falling in the big blade fan or whatever, and even gets shot, and it doesn't stop him from doing the, you know, trying to transfer his soul. Oh, and one of my favorite lines too. Think about it, Chucky's gonna be a bro. Just a little African American boy is about to go in his body. So like, there's just so many great parts in that, and plus, you know, I like how they kind of center it just in one location through most of the whole movie. That's really interesting. You know, like in the school, the military school. That's really cool. Oh, presto, you're dead. Like this one just got a lot of great lines, and there's a lot of great kills. Like one of the best kills in the franchise where the guy has a heart attack because, you know, Chucky scared him that bad. Remember, guys? Mm-hmm. The general teacher or whatever. And then also another great scene too toward the end is in that the carnival where they're like in that haunted ride area or whatever. It kind of reminds me of a haunted house, or whatever. And that's really cool to see Chucky in that setting. So that's why this is really high on the list also. Still makes good in Child's Play 3. Next on my list is Curse of Chucky. I like Curse of Chucky too, even more now from listening to the commentary and hearing how hard they work on this movie and how isolated it's just in one location. And all the characters are like really interesting. They all have like little backstories to them. And there's a lot of great shots in this one. And Chucky looks very freaking creepy at times. Like when they have him as in doll form, but his eyes are looking like a human. Oh, so dang creepy. And then once he takes off the, you know, once they figure out that, you know, he has the scars and everything, he looks such a badass. And this form of him with the scars on his face, I like the original one too a lot, but this one just makes him look like it looks awesome on him and perfect. And there's even an end credit scene, which I'm going to show them too, where it has Andy in it. And, yeah, it's really cool, but, you know, badass Andy, I'm like, I'm like, I feel like Chucky could have took out Andy if he really wanted to. Because he's Chucky. He's been killing for a very long time, and Andy taking him out, come on. But, yeah, Curse of Chucky, it's a really great one. And, yeah, you know, like Michael said too, the wheelchair girl, shoot, how did I forget her name? Shoot, I have it right in my mind, so I just can't blank it out on the name. But yeah, like wheelchair, you know, like basically it gives more of a challenge against Chucky being in a wheelchair, but she still stays strong through it. But yeah, there's a lot of great scenes in this one. That's why it's really high on the list. Next is Cult. I was debating between Cult and Curse because I like Cult 2 a lot. I like the multiple Chuckies. I like the hospital setting, like the all white rooms and stuff with Chucky in it and everything. And I like the different Chuckies, the melted hand Chucky with the like claw looking fingers, and then like, you know, the dirt, the one that, you know, got buried or whatever with a screwdriver Chucky with missing an arm. Like that one's really cool. And then haircut Chucky's okay. I like how excited he is. But like there's so many great scenes in this one too, and the character's very weird and interesting too. But it's not high on the list because, you know, you can't beat it's just, you know, not better than the others in my opinion. Like, I don't know, but I still love it a lot. But next on the list is Bride of Chucky, and I put Bride higher than the other two because, you know, Tiffany real well done in this one. Chucky's very entertaining, he's fun, and I like his design in this one too one of the most is because this is where you get
Oh,
him stitched up Chucky with you see little metal pieces, and there's some really great parts too, like what a rude fucking dog, and all that. And then like there's a lot of reference to Easter eggs to horror characters like Michael Myers' Max, Jason's Max, Leatherface's chainsaw, Freddy Krueger's gloves, and then a guy that gets needles in his face from Chucky and Tiffany, and then Chucky says that looks familiar from somewhere. And then like there's a lot of interesting kills, like the waterbed scene where Tiffany throws up the bottle and all the pieces fall. Oh, and one of the best lines too, where Chucky tells the person, he's like, "Go ahead and kill me. I'll be back. I'll always be back." But he's like, "But dying's such a bitch." There's a lot of great parts too, and the music's pretty good too. The human characters are alright, but yeah, this movie, that's why I thought higher than the others. But next on the list, surprisingly, I was gonna put this last because I like original Chucky better than the remake. But I was like, remake, I still love it a lot, so I had to put it next on the list. And surprisingly, Michael's remake, he liked the remake second to his last on his list too. So that's similar to our list. But yeah, is remake Chucky? Oh, let's go see Mom real quick, guys. Come on. We'll be back. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, the remake. I like the remake. Chucky's not super evil in that one, and he's not funny really. But there's funny moments in that movie, and there's not really the best. There's no really great lines at all, to be honest. Besides "Time to Play," that's it when it pops on the TV. But he's really, you feel really bad for him and sad for him. So like that's why I like that movie a lot too. And the characters are pretty okay and cool, I guess. But like Chucky's the carries that movie. It has Mark Hamill, the Joker from the anime series. So that already takes the cake. That's why this stream probably not gonna be long because there's not much to say on these movies. So they're just fun movies, Chucky's just a fun character, and there's not too much to be like, I don't like that. I'm explaining myself and all that. But last is Seed or Chucky, and I like this movie too a lot. But this is literally a comedy, and for a Chucky comedy, I like Chucky comedy because Chucky always been funny. So he has his weird son / daughter, and you got Tiffany in this, which doesn't want them to kill no more, but she is. and then they're in Hollywood, so you got some Hollywood stuff, and yeah, you got some fun moments where Chucky kills Britney Spears, and he's like, "Oops, I did it again," and you still get cool shots too, where he's hanging upside down with a knife in his mouth. Remember that? The red scene, Michael, Seed of Chucky. So I would have Seed of Chucky above the remake, but it's like the remake still. I'm just gonna give a little bit more credit because of some of the stuff, but this movie's really still great too. But overall though, there's not really no horror in it, and Chucky is a scary character, so that's why it's lower on the list. But that's my list basically, and yeah, I love all the Chucky movies. But now it's my little brother's list. I think our Michael Myers stream was longer though than this guy's.
Yeah, well.
No, this Justin goes on for a while. I'll check real quick. Go ahead, Jess.
My first one, Chucky, Child. No, I meant to say Child's Play 2.
Your first is Child's Play 2?
Yeah, and I like that one because I like the scenes in it. I like the factory scene, and my favorite part is he already knows it when he said, "I hate kids."
Oh yeah. Eat dirt, Tommy.
I like the eat dirt, Tommy. I like the one thing when he did that line to the one dude. He's like, "How's the hanging feel?"
Oh yeah, how's the hanging feel? Oh yeah, and even the one scene in the car. Remember, where he has the squirt gun to the guy.
Yeah,
and
he's
he thinks it's a real gun. He's like, "You're dead." And he's laughing. The guy's laughing, looking
and
around.
then he took him with that one thing, that bag wrapped around his face, and then start strangling him.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There's that scene I like. What are the other scenes I like? Basically that scene, and then I like the one scene when he when what's his name?
Who, Andy?
Yeah, Andy. When he said, "I can say your name backwards."
Oh yeah, the joke. Yeah, Kyle. He turns and says Kyle. Oh yeah, and I like how Andy's more prepared for Chucky. He knows about Chucky.
Yeah, he's ready.
And I almost forgot where Chucky's like, "Hey sport, how's it going? I got a new game. It's called Hide the Soul." What?
Never batter up.
Oh yeah, batter up. He had some. Wasn't that Chucky that hit Andy in the back of the head?
Yeah.
Batter up. Yeah, it's in the back of the head. I forget what scene that's in. I thought that was in the first movie though.
Towards the end.
Oh, okay.
And then I like that one scene, even though it's funny, when he's about to kill them, like he's almost close, and he start laughing, like he start laughing.
Oh yeah, Chucky. He just probably that's one of the reasons why Chucky could be a badass and kill so many people, but he can't help himself just to laugh because he just thinks it's so funny. Like he, because he's in a doll. And he's in the factory that makes the dolls. So he gets on the little platform that moves. Mom, we're doing this. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Alright, we're back. But yeah, you know, basically he's a doll, so he's on a doll that stands that they, you know, use on the machine, and he could have killed Andy because he has a knife hand, you know. He's like, you know, they wasn't paying attention to because they had their backs turned, but he laughs because he thought it was funny, and then he goes to try to
Be careful.
wipe, but
You better make sure she don't shit in your room because she's trying to poop right now.
all right, we're not gonna let her. Okay, and they yell out on the stream now.
Yeah, drop a turd in there.
All right, but listen. Basically, yeah. That's what ruins it, like ruins the stream with her being loud. But yeah, is that he laughs, so he can't help himself, and that's why Kyle turns and pulls Andy away. Go ahead, Jess.
Anybody want a chocolate treat?
Come on, do your list.
The second one is Child's Play. The first one, and it's just a classic.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
We just get more substance than just a classic too. Any classics is gonna be your favorite movie? Come on, bro. Why is it only second?
Because I like the second better. I like all of them.
Why you like the first better than the others?
Because the first is just classic. It's
Alright, just never mind. Go to your next one, fool.
The third one, Chucky Plays 3. I like that.
Jeez, we all have the same beginning of the list. Right, Michael?
That's what I said.
Child's Play 2, 1, and then 3. Go ahead, Jess. That's why you changed it to make it like ours, right, Michael?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, then how was it before with the top 3?
My top 3 been the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I like the military scene, and then I like when his face is like cut in half.
Oh,
But
yeah,
then-
that was cool, yeah. Besides his face.
Oh, I forgot to say in the first one, what I like is burnt Chucky when he's all burnt.
Oh, yeah. And then, yep. Me too.
But I
And
like.
Andy, no.
Mhm.
We're friends to the end. Remember? This is the end, friend.
Oh, and then I like how he was telling the body, get him, get him, get him.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think get him or he said kill him.
Say something, I'm gonna throw you in the fire. You stupid bitch. Go ahead.
But the third one, I like the one part he said, I'm gonna be a bro. And then I like the other part when he's like saying like, I gotta get out this body.
Maggie was a real bitch and she got what she deserves. Andy, why would you say that? Go ahead.
I like that one.
What's your next one?
My next one, number 4 is Bride of Chucky.
Dang.
And I like that
Bride
one
of
because it introduced the Scarface Chucky when he has like the scars and stitches. And there's so much good scenes in there, and I like the reference to Pinhead. I like the reference to Mike Myers, Jason.
Yeah.
I like the part with the 2 guns.
So your list is kind of different. Putting Bride above Curse and Colt.
And then I like the one scene when he's like flicking the dude off. He's like, what a rude doll.
Oh yeah, what a fucking rude doll. Go ahead now.
Yeah, I like that. And then I like the one part he's like, dying is... I always come back, but dying is a bitch.
Martha Stewart can kiss my plastic shiny ass. And what a piece of hunk of wood. She wasn't complaining last night. Go ahead.
Alright, the next one is
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Curse of Chucky.
Spell woman. B-O-T-C-H. Incorrect. You're laughing there.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's your 5th? Curse, you said?
Yeah, Curse of Chucky.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Cause I just like the scene. It feels more like it feels like a scary
Back to the
movie.
horror roots.
Yeah.
Yeah, the house and stuff. And Chucky. I made Chucky in that movie. Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
What? Go to the next one.
Do whatever you want, fool. Speak.
Then the next one is Cult of Chucky. I like the multiple Chuckies, and then I like.
No one mentioned also how in Curse, I forgot to mention, they brought back the actor, which he voices Chucky all the time, but he finally gets to act and be seen again.
Oh yeah,
Charles
he
Lee
was
Ray.
he was in the pictures. In the
Yeah,
video.
but also there's footage of him too. The movie.
Yeah, in the video.
Yeah, and all that. We get some new scenes with him again as Charles Lee Ray, which is cool, And we get a little hint towards Andy too, because they on the computer and everything. But go ahead. And then we get two chicks making out too. Go ahead. You said Colt?
Yeah, Cult of Chucky. Because I like the multiple Chuckies. I like the scene, the hospital scene, like in the hospital.
Yeah. I thought a scene would have been over Curse for you,
No.
because you like Chucky, right, Michael?
No.
I wasn't paying attention to his.
Damn. God. You don't care about your list, right?
Yeah.
No, Chucky. Go ahead. You say like the hospital and multiple Chuckies.
Yeah, multiple Chuckies. Then I like the one scene when Andy has the head. Chucky shoot.
That's what I like.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. I guess. All right, but I don't like it though. The orange red is because that's supposed to be the original Stitch Chucky. And he's just getting disrespect like that. I'm like, also now he doesn't have no body, and they get rid of his head too. You know that, right? The TV show mentions that.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of Cult of Chucky, there's an end credit scene you get to see. I'll show you guys. But yeah, it sucks that Stitch Chucky never returned again.
I like it because you show him back up. That's it.
And that's the Chucky from Child's Play 3.
Yeah.
You know?
I just like it because you show him back up, but I don't like when they disrespect him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's still fun and interesting to see him with Andy, smoking weed. Can I get a hit of that?
Yeah.
He's laughing. And I also like how even if Chucky's a freaking head on his, a head, just a head, like he still doesn't care. He just still laughs, and tries to make jokes, and smiling.
What's wrong?
But when was it when he's evil with
What's the matter, Sophie?
Charles Lee Ray when he had the girl kidnapped?
Wait, what?
And he had the girl kidnapped, Charles Lee Ray.
Oh,
He showed his backstory.
yeah, that's called that's Curse. The one in the house, with the girl in the wheelchair, where she's in, Nika. That's her name, Nika. She's in Cult and Curse. She's in both movies. They're supposed to be like, I don't know, family or something. No, not family, but he just knows them through her dad. Go ahead.
Number 7.
Look at that image, bro. It looks so freaking cool right there. Go ahead.
Number 7, Child's Play the reboot.
Mm-hmm.
I like the story, and you kind of feel bad for Chucky.
Yeah, sympathetic Chucky.
And then I like how he's just trying to be friends with like Andy. He's not trying to like kill and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, he does it all for Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel bad for him. And you actually, I like. Well, I always like Chucky the most, anyways. Like my horror characters more than the survivors. I'm one of them people. Probably the only person actually. But I definitely liked Chucky better in that movie than Andy, because I was like, how could you betray him, bro?
Yeah.
Like, come on, you're the one that made him. If you was more better with them, you could never kill it if you taught him right and all that, cared for him.
Yeah.
Always crying a lot, but still, it's just, I don't know. I felt bad for him. Like, are we gonna play? And then they start beating the shit out of him.
Yeah,
He's
no.
like, Andy, he's like, you are my boy. I'm like, I don't want to feel bad for Chucky, but geez, that freaking movie did make me feel bad for Chucky. Just think Chucky's an asshole and think it's funny. He's just an asshole to everybody, even Tiffany. If you ever actually think about it, it's kind of sad for OG Chucky, because no one cares about him, They all hate him. Everyone hates his guts. Andy.
I thought you would have been ate that.
Everybody. No, I ain't bro, I don't be just eating their food like that,
Not one then.
Yeah, go ahead. We got Mike, Justin, finish.
And then the last one, Sheet of Chucky.
Damn!
It's great. It's good, but I just don't like the part where...
We'd love to see it at the end.
I just don't like the part where...
We all had freaking a remake as our last second favorite. What the hell?
Well, I don't like when he gets killed by his son. That ruined me.
Oh, yeah, the karate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, his son's a little bit stupid anyways. You're pissing your pants. He could have been way more cooler.
Yeah.
But it still gets funny
In a dream.
scenes. It gets funny scenes.
That's funny in a dream. He's having a dream about it.
Oh yeah, he was cool in his dream. That's actually good killing.
Pissing your pants.
But yeah, no, what's funny is what makes him, good. I guess is that you get good Chucky lines like, "No, violins are bad. Violins is okay." It's in the Philly tradition to be a killer. Like those great parts like that. Like you're a National Boy killer or whatever. Go ahead.
That's it. That's my list.
That's the way.
You didn't like Chucky jacking it off too?
No. That was weird.
Come on, bro. What do you mean that was weird? Well, that's all our list. Oh, we almost made it. We're about a half-hour stream. But yep, overall, Chucky's great. Love Chucky, and also the show. I love the show. The gay, I don't care for gay characters or nothing like that. But I'm not gonna hate on them, and it's not gonna make me not like them thing. It's just weird to see because I'm straight. But at the same time, those characters are still good in their own rights. The detective kid, and then loner boy Jake. Which Chucky tries to get people to kill for him, kids to kill for him, and just Chucky overall being a dick in that show is so funny. Yeah, go ahead, Lee. You eat loud, but Chucky being just a straight up dick where he kills all their parents and stuff, and Andy coming back, Kyle was cool coming back too, and also Chucky mentioning that he has big plans for Andy. That's why I haven't been killing Andy at all. And yeah, there's a lot of good moments in the TV show. But if I will rank the TV show on my favorite movies list, I would say it's better than Seed of Chucky. I'll give it that credit. It's better than the remake. I'll give that credit. Bride of Chucky, I don't know. I would say maybe, but it's not better than Cult so far. It's not better than Cult. Because, they do Nika wrong, and I like Nika as a character. Her, at the end, just losing her arms getting cut off and legs is just messed up and just not right for that character. Her being a crybaby through most of the show, like when she wakes back up, she's like, "Oh, I'm this person, I'm blah 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 blah." No, you think she'd be more of a badass, like because she's the first one to laugh at Chucky, laugh in his face. Remember in that's another moment I like in Curse of Chucky, where she laughs at like, "So you never finished any of your kills or anything like." Because of Andy and all of that, and gets really under Chucky's really gets Chucky upset. That's the first time you ever see Chucky get really mad that because someone's picking on him. Like saying it's called completion anxiety. That's what she told him. It's common in males, whatever. Because Chucky never completed of killing Andy and Kyle and the one little boy from Child's Play 3 and killing his couple and Bride of Chucky and killing some other people and Seed of Chucky too and. That really gets under his skin that she says that, really pisses him off. I like that moment. But just her, what they do with that character is but the armor of Chucky's I like and stuff. The stuff I like about the show and all that. But yeah, if I would put it on my list, it'd be above the other two. But what about you two?
Same.
Yeah, you can't just do that.
I am. That's the
You're copying me.
No, I'm not copying.
Yes, you are, bro.
I'm not gonna put it over. I'm not gonna put it up above other ones because the other ones I like.
So you put it above the remake?
Yep.
You put it above Cult or Curse?
What's the remake?
That's the remake. AI.
Just that's the reboot.
That's a remake.
I meant to say
remake. Reboot, same thing, Michael.
Yeah.
Hear me?
Yeah, because that's a remake. He said no, it's a reboot.
Who?
Just in his room when I was making my list.
What the hell is a remake? Everyone calls it a remake. Reboot's the same thing, but a reboot's technically supposed to be where they don't go back to the original, never.
Alright.
They just reboot the whole franchise. Same thing, but still, it's a remake. It's more simple there. Well, where do you put your Michael? If you had to put the TV show on your list, where would you put it at? Same, just above the remake.
I forget what happened in the show. That's the first time I ever watched it. I watched it one time.
Oh yeah,
I heard I watched stuff at least 2 times or more to actually get into it.
Mm-hmm. If you ever want to borrow it, you can, and watch it. It's you read.
I like to wait till season 2 comes out first.
Mm-hmm. Did you like the show? What's your thoughts on the show, though?
From what I can remember, it's pretty good. I sat through all of it and didn't really complain.
Mm-hmm. The only thing is, you have to rewatch the ending because we talked during that, right? And then we talked mostly to the whole ending.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, that's not... What was it about again? So we disagreed on something about... I forget what it was. Oh, yeah, about pulling the axe out of the kid. Because he was like, she should pull the axe out of the kid. Could have survived Junior. And I was like, no, because he would have just died there or whatever.
That's how Wolverine died. He couldn't get out that thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember the girl was going to pull him out, but he just said no or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, because if she pulled him out, he would just died faster. Because then he would bleed out faster. And there's nothing around. What's she going to do? Rip her jacket off and try to, It's just, he would have died. That's the same thing I said about Junior. If she would have pulled it out, he would have died. Yeah, you try to put your pressure down, but that's a big-ass fucking wound. So that's why I was like, yeah, he's already dead. But we conversate through the whole thing.
You can't help that.
Yeah, he's not Wolverine either. Oh, yeah, in the movie, Wolverine couldn't heal, yeah. Spoilers! But what do you thought about the show, Jess?
It was good.
Just good?
I like the callback to Charles Relay. Like the callback.
Callback? They literally did full flashbacks. What do you
Flashbacks, I meant to say.
Godly. Anything else? Did you like the gay characters?
No.
What? What? Why do you like them?
I don't like when they...
Bro, they're gonna
stuff.
cancel you, bro.
No.
If you don't like Justin because of what he just said, I could give you his Instagram, people.
They're not gonna cancel me.
You don't like Jake? Or Devin? Devin's like a detective and stuff.
I like the detective.
Yeah, and Mom. What about Jake? Do you like Jake?
Yeah, I like Jake. I just don't like
his
the...
dad and everything. And then also when he killed Chucky with his bare hands, he's the first... I didn't like that at all. For him Chucky to get killed by someone's bare hands, I was like, hell no.
Yeah,
I did like the scene too, like where Chucky's overpowering him, and he's like, "How are you overpowering? This doesn't make no sense. You're just a doll." Well, no, Chucky says it like, I bet you like feeling that this doesn't make no sense or whatever. A doll overpowering you. He's like, yeah, it makes no sense. And like that doesn't make no sense. A lot of people might say like, oh, how's Chucky so strong or whatever, blah blah. How'd he do this? And then Chuck explains it kind of. He says you're nothing compared to the power of the mighty, what is it? Shit. Demba Bala or whatever. You know how he says that like.
Yeah.
What's that? What does he say, Michael?
Give me the power of baby.
Yeah, but who? What's the guy's name? I was saying it a lot. Remember when we was watching movies? I knew the name, but I don't know how I forgot it. Dumbella. Yeah, the old power of Dumbella. Which Chucky never goes in full explains reasons of like the God, or you never know nothing about that or any of that. How he transfers his souls and stuff. You hear a little bit about it, but that show kind of went into it a little bit. And that's why I was like, oh, that makes sense why Chucky always says, like,
so who killed Chucky with the hands?
He says God a lot. But it's because he believes in God. What? Jake, remember we was talking during that scene? That's why I said you have to rewatch it because you didn't even catch on to it, So we wasn't really paying attention to it. But yeah, he kills Chucky with his hands. And then he has like a little cheesy line that's stupid. But it's like, it's alright, whatever. But it's kind of stupid where he's like, don't talk to him about my boyfriend like that. It's kind of a little stupid. But, I still like those characters and stuff. And, the ending was alright, but I did like the show. But overall, that's our favorite movies. Next would be Jason. It might be longer because there's more Jason movies, and there's probably going to be more to talk about. And Jason's my favorite character, so I'm probably going to be rambling on and on. And hopefully we could do that sooner than this one. But, yeah, overall, Michael had a great list, in my opinion, even though he put Seed of Chucky above some of the others, but at the same time there's a lot of Chucky fans that love Seed of Chucky, so no one's not gonna be on his case, be like, why did he do that? Even though some people talk shit about Seed of Chucky, but because Michael Myers fans, they're weird about their movies, because some of those movies do something just like what, but Justin's list sucked like ass.
No,
I'm joking. No, it's good to hear me.
Mm-hmm.
And my list was the best of them all. Like always. No, but we all had good lists similar to. But that's the end of it. I appreciate if you liked, and I appreciate if you comment which your favorite Chucky movies and Child Plays movies. And I appreciate if you watch all the way up to this point. And I forgot to even check if there's a chat. If anyone's in chat. Nope. There is one like. So thanks for that one like. And yeah. You want to say anything, Justin, before we end it?
Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification.
Yeah, thanks if you do that too. And Michael?
Like the video, comment about what you think.
Nothing else? Cowabunga?
Mm.
Come on, say cowabunga.